What up, people? How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Going to be playing a little bit of Magic the Gathering while I'm doing some other stuff, multitasking, downloading some things. Hopefully it won't lag out my system too badly. But let me go ahead and turn my volume down here. All right. Go ahead and hit that like button. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and play this. Go ahead and pop out the chat here. Live chat. Actually, I'm going to pop it out first. Okay. All right, that is downloaded. Okay. All right, 2 mana. Not really a great start. We're gonna go ahead and mulligan that one. All right, we'll keep this one. It's a little more acceptable. Go ahead and keep it. We'll go ahead and recycle that one. Comes into play tapped. Let's go ahead and pay 2 life. Let's get some engine going here. All right, bouncing. That's not very nice. All right, the name of that one is Bond. Shaken, not stirred. Okay, good. We're good on that one. All right. Uh-oh. Go ahead and surveil 1. That's fine. We'll keep that on top. I got a feeling he might have some board clear here. Go ahead and delete that one. All right. Go ahead and bring it in tapped. I think we're going to get rid of this dude here. Let's go ahead and no attack here. End turn. Okay. Yikes. All right. Valgaroth. That looks ugly for us. All right, that's downloading. Last turn. Turn. I think we're going to try to get this out. All right, looks like we are successful. Okay. Hello. Oh, goodness. That's not good. At all. Not good at all. I mean, what am I meant to do? I mean, ain't nothing I can do, right? What's up, Mr. Mimsy? Says good morning, watching in bed. Outstanding. Got some nice relaxing music for you playing in the background. I probably should have waited to see what I drew next, but I don't think I was going to win that one. Alright, we need to get a sweaty deck out here so I can start ranking up. So I am little by little downloading, clearing out the storage in my StreamYards. Like tonight's show, it wasn't able to record onto StreamYards because I was out of space. I've been kind of, what's the word? Remiss in my upkeep of making sure that I keep my my StreamYards kind of cleaned out a little bit. I record things on my hard drive for posterity. How's the music level? Is it pretty good? Can you hear it okay? Okay, actually do that. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep this hand. Comes into play tapped. We're going to hold up mana for counter spells for a little bit. Hopefully we can jump on this. Music is fine. Very relaxing. Awesome. That's what I'm aiming for, my friend. That's what I'm aiming for. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. I don't want to give this guy any ramp here. All right. We'll go ahead and we'll pause here because I would like to get one more bit of mana here, so I can bounce this. There we go. All right, let's do this then. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and bounce it so we can get that permanently. We can start swinging with a 4/6 flyer in the air. Yeah. All right. So we get some counter spell for the next round to hopefully protect my win condition here. Would like to get a little bit more in the way of a win condition. I can bounce whatever he casts back to his hand. Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's look though, right? Let's look. If I do this, right? I can basically permanently remove it. Now let's go ahead and swing for 4. Let's let the beats begin. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty huge. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, I think. Okay, he sacks that. He's going to go ahead and get another land. Like he's got a lot of ramp here, chat. A lot of ramp. I think we're going to go ahead and scry 3. Try to set ourselves up for success here. I think we're good here. I think we're good here. I don't mind having a fountain port. We'll get one of those going, so that could be another win condition, perhaps. Swing for 6. Pass turn. All right, that's pretty huge here. Yikes. Let me see if I do this. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to say this creature, and then we'll swing. We'll do this. That'll give me another one of these. Okay. Okay, good stuff. We're going to go ahead and swing for 4. My opponent's going to get 7 back, and it's going to hurt a little bit. But I think we're going to do... I think we're going to have fun. We're going to do a little attack here. And, oh, I don't know. I might be able to straight up hit it for 7 life. Probably could have done it this past turn, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here, chat. Okay, well, you just gained a bunch of life there. So, and this one does Cold Snap. All lands your opponent controls. Exile. What? Let's see. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. This one. Right? And, wait, what is this saying again? Choose card name. Whenever a creature with... Okay, that'll obviously be this creature. Shiva Warden. There we go. Done. Okay, we're going to go ahead and swing. Draw a card. Okay. Drop this down. Let's go ahead and do... Well, here's the question. I think what we're going to do is destroy all untapped. Okay. And I think we're going to... let's go ahead and... No, can't do that. Go ahead and do this. Alright. Pass turn. Good times. Oh, it's got tons of mana here. Uh-oh. Sure, okay. Alright, fair enough. Okay, alright. Shit. Question is... I think we'll go ahead and bounce that for now. I think we will disenchant that. What's up, JP? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. We're going to go ahead and play this. And then we're going to go ahead and swing for... Oh, I can't swing. That's right. Summoning Sickness. I'm going to have to go grab my water, though, guys. I'm quite parched right now. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay. So this is going to come into play. Oh, what is he going to cast? I could just bounce it. Nice. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and bounce it. Yes, yes. Use that up. Use it all up. I'm okay, I guess. Wait, what's going on, JP? What's going on, buddy? What's going on, brother? I hope you're doing better than okay. Okay. I hope you're doing better than okay. Go ahead and bring this into play. Tapped. Okay, let's go and... I think we'll... I think we'll just do this. And I think we'll just... we'll go ahead and swing. Quite a bit here, and make another creature. Hey, opponent's at 13, likely will be dead next turn. You're good. Okay, good. I like to hear that. I really like to hear that, JP. I really do. Appreciate you, man. Yowza. He's probably going to go after Jill. Oh, went right to face. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, chat. Fair enough. I think we'll go... I think we'll do this. And I think we're going to go here. And then I think we're going to make a token. And then I think we win. Maybe? Yes, we win, chat. Look at that. We win. I like winning. Winning's fun. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I am very thirsty right now. JP says, I appreciate you and Mimsy and your content. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have some more fun stuff coming up at some point in time soon, but I'll be right back, guys. Please enjoy this wonderful Muzak. Gonna fill up my water. I'll be right back, Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta get my Pillow Fort HQ all set up. Gonna get some coffee. Ready for the morning. Oh, nice. Okay. So, guys. Wow. It's been a long time since I messed with this thing. Okay. So, here is a little interesting. So this is brass. I got this in Korea. And I ordered some some Brasso. I'm going to shine this up. It's going to be back to its original glory soon. So we'll have a little fun with that in the near future. And yeah, so I got that in Korea, actually, 1989. I got that in Korea when I was stationed in Korea. What the Koreans used to do. Hey, Just Cause, good to see you. What the Koreans used to do is they would collect the brass from the ranges, and then they would melt it down, and they would create stuff like that, and then they would sell it to the GIs. So I think that's badass. All right, let's get into it. So we're gonna get that all nice and shiny, and that'll be part of the set right there. All right, we're doing some control. We're controlling ourselves, chat. So I took some OJ. I watered down my OJ so it's not super potent, and it'll give you a little bit of your electrolytes back. So that's probably about a quarter of one of these containers of OJ, and then 2/3 of it would be water, something like that, or like, you know, it's about 2/3 full, a quarter of which would be some OJ. And all right, here we go. We are definitely mulliganing this. We have no extra mana. All right, we're gonna keep this. We'll go ahead and pop that off over here. So we got 2 lands. Hopefully we'll get lucky. We'll either pick up another land or we'll get one with the Quantum Riddler. That's my hope. That's my goal. Okay, let's go ahead and enters tapped. Okay. Oh, I should have put that. No, maybe not. So let's go ahead and end turn. So I got a feeling I don't want him to equip that on something he's going to equip it to. So I want to leave open. I want to leave open mana so I can. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I could do it with that. So we're gonna go ahead and enter tap there, and we'll pass turn. We'll go ahead and pass turn. Yeah, let's see. 1989. How old is that? That's like 30 years old. 31 years old. No. How old is that? I'm not a math American. 1989 to 2026. So 90 would be 1 year. So 10 would be 2016. So 26, 27 years ago? No, that can't be right. 28, 26? Wait. Why can't I math right now? What's going on, chat? What's going on? All right. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. I think my opponent was worried that I want to get set up. I can wipe the board if I need to. Yeah. I'm glad I did that because I don't really want to be drawing a bunch of lands right now. So that's fine. 37 years. Holy crap. 37 years ago. What's up, JP? I don't know if you saw this, JP. I got this 37 years ago in Korea. How cool is that? It's brass. This thing's heavy too. And I got some Brasso. I'm going to clean it up. Like I was telling them, the Koreans used to collect the brass from the ranges, and they would collect that and melt it down and then make it into stuff like that. It looks badass. Pretty happy about it. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and I want to keep that on top. We can put that on the bottom though, I think. Let's go ahead and play that. Let's go ahead and destroy all untapped. Okay. Kind of wish I had that open, but you know what? We'll go ahead and get a Riddler act. We'll get some Riddler action going right now. All right, that's cool. Because that'll give me some protection of my Riddler when I put it out there. We got a little bit of bounce action with the Airbender Ascension. Man, I am like super thirsty today, guys. Super duper thirsty. All right, we'll take 2. They're small. Okay, so every time I cast a spell, I make a little spirit token here, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and disenchant that. That'll give me a little spirit token, right? Okay. All right. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what he targets. It's going to go after... Okay, perfect. So then we're going to go ahead and bounce it. Not only are we going to get it back, we'll get it back to scrying 2 again, which is going to be awesome. We get another creature out of it, and now we get to do this. And hold on, let's look at our battlefield here. We can look into... Okay. Yeah, I think we'll put No More Lies on top here. And then we'll pass turn. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. Yeah. If you're new here, if you don't, I see it looks like it's me, looks like it's Mimsy, looks like it's JP, and perhaps Just Cause is still in here. I know that's not really her thing. Gaming. Just Cause, cool it would be if you downloaded Magic the Gathering Arena and started playing it. JP plays it. I'm trying to talk Mr. Mimsy into doing it. He's going to try to get, he's going to get some spectacles because the only place you can download it right now is on his phone. But I'm hoping eventually he'll get like a laptop or something. I think that'd be really cool. So that way he can start playing. And then he can whoop my ass just like my wife does almost every time I play her now, apparently. How dare she? Right? I mean, how dare she? Now, these aren't spirits, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack with both of them, right? And I'm going to go ahead and split up. Get rid of them. Opponent's probably going to get a little salty because I keep on messing him up. I'm going to leave open counter magic here in case he has something big he's trying to cast. What's up, Miss Dawn Furman? How you doing? Oh, you missed a really good show tonight. I will be putting out, for those of you... Ooh, gosh. Yeah, he's not going to be happy, guys. He's not happy at all. I did put out a good show tonight. I will be putting out the complete uninterrupted footage of the court stuff. That'll be going up tonight. Well, tomorrow I'll probably put it up. So I have to be careful with the flashing lights. Oh, okay. Okay. Understood, Just Cause. Yeah, I hope it doesn't mess with you. By the way, Just Cause, do I have permission to show your dog? Do I have permission to share that video? I don't think there was anything in there that would be doxing, or I was wondering, I'm probably going to watch it probably tonight. Yeah. I mean, it's like an hour or 2 hours and 24 minutes or 25 minutes. Awesome. I can. Great news. Let me do this real quick. Let me go ahead and open this up. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to open up my pictures, my iCloud. All right, let's go ahead and start the next game here. By the way, your dog is absolutely adorable. I mean, just freaking absolutely adorable. And let's go like this. And let me make it bigger. Okay. I'll set it up here in just a second. So I can delete this. All right, and then I'll start the next download. Okay. I don't think there's any particular information. Okay. Let me go ahead and show this real quick. All right, let's do this. here. We'll go ahead and keep this hand. Thank you for sharing that, by the way. It's just so lovely. So wonderful. It's an adorable dog. Just cause. Absolutely adorable dog. Yeah, exactly. JP. Makes me really want to... My wife's been looking for a dog that's similar to my little peanut butter. That dog was my freaking heart. That dog was my heart. I absolutely love that dog. Wonderful dog. Okay, let's see. We got this. Okay. I do need more mana, though, so I'm hoping I'm not going to stall on mana. You love your dog? Yeah, dogs are... I mean, dogs are really badass. They're just special animals. It's definitely a God's gift to man. All right, chat. How can I bounce? You know what? I'm gonna do this. All right, end turn. Yeah. Right, Dawn? Right? That was cuteness overload, 100%. I'm gonna have to make like a little... You guys should send me like pictures of your dogs and stuff being like cool and cute and doing all that cool and cute stuff. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's permanently. Let's get rid of that damn thing. I got a funny feeling that my opponent's graveyard is going to repeat itself, so to speak. Let's go ahead and turn. Let's go ahead and bounce. Bounce that. Let's go ahead and block that. Okay. Sure he's gonna get it out of the graveyard at some point in time. I don't know if I have any graveyard hate in this particular deck. If not, I think I do. Actually, let me see. My deck. Do I have... I may need to put in... Yeah, I may need to put in some kind of graveyard hate. Yikes. Well, that's a thing. That happened. Come on, land. Give me a land. Give me land. Lots of land. No land. Okay. All right. Fair enough. There we go. We're a little bit behind the curve, but there we go. Sacrifice. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's get rid of all untapped. He's probably gonna return everything from the graveyard. Okay, not yet. That's fair enough. But now I'll be able to cast that. Okay, you know what? Let's start getting some kind of defense up here, I think, maybe. Man, I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna drink this whole thing, I think. I need to, though. I need to hydrate. Alright, fair enough. Not very nice, but fair enough. And that is going to be potentially a problem. So if I do that, I think I'll do this. I think I'll do that. And then I think I will end turn. Anyone got any big plans for tomorrow? Just a big announcement as far as Magic the Gathering Arena goes. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles spinoff begins tomorrow. Here, I think probably after noon, sometime after 12 noon, sometime after there. We're really looking forward to it. Also, midweek magic is something, JP, that's something you should always do. Try to always accomplish your midweek magic if you can. All right, so we're going to say my turn. And let's see. Everything is under a buck. I think we'll go ahead and we'll do this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have protected it. My bad. But at least now I got like a nice little meaty blocker, I guess. And I should have held up. Oh, what was I thinking? That was silly on my part, guys. I made a big mistake. My opponent drops a land here and gets he'll be able to recur everything from his graveyard. It could be a problem for me. Damn it. I might all right. I might have bought myself some time, guys. I make sure I keep my No More Lies open for next round. I must be disciplined. And thank you, by the way. Okay. That is unblockable. Okay. If I do that, will I have enough? I think I'm gonna go ahead and swing. Yep. Oh. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing. I'm gonna go ahead and swing right here. Opponent's doing something. My opponent's up to something. He's got some. I got to discard a card. You will need to discard a card for the end of my turn. So maybe I'll do. I think I'll do. Oh, I got to discard. I have to discard a card. Okay. I'm going to discard an enchantment because I can bring it back with one of my. Okay, pass. Okay, so if I do this, I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to block anything. I'll take 2. Okay. Pretty quiet. We got 10 people in the chat. And I know it's probably pretty late right now. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of this. I probably should have held on to that for my turn. Let's see. Okay. Let's get rid of... let's bounce that, I guess. Okay. This could be problematic. If I do that, I won't be able to... I can't do that, can I? End turn. We'll go ahead and end turn. Let's see what happens here. Going to start playing more. Yes, it's a lot of fun. You got to stay with it. Try to get your dailies done. It's a good thing to, you can play that while you're watching other things on your TV, and kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like you could be playing right now. All right, opponent's going to go ahead and cast this. I'm okay with that. Got 2 No More Lies in my deck, but I don't have them currently. All right. Okay. Is he going to target Jill? He does. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to bounce it back. That's going to resolve. That fizzles. Okay. Pass. It is a beautiful dog. Sorry, I was behind. Had to catch up. No problem. No problem. Oh, I do have that over there. Okay, let me go ahead and get rid of that. All right. He's going to attack. I mean, Yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't. Let's go ahead and pass. Then turn. We'll take 1. That down to 11. All right, that comes back into play. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. My turn. Okay. I think if I... I'm just trying to think here. I think I can... I think I'll do this. See if I can't get something good out of it. And we'll go ahead and swing for 2. I got to start putting a clock on my opponent here. And so saying I got to discard. Let's go ahead and discard this. He's one spoiled puppy. I'm so glad you have that companion. Just cause. Excuse me. All right, definitely want to get rid of my opponent's draw engine. Don't want to give him too much. What's up, Biscuits and Groovy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and zap that. Right? Let's do that. And then let's can't do that. But we will not do that. Hell, I say we just let's go ahead and swing with both. Let's see what happens. Okay. Interesting. All right, opponent is at 9. Resolve it. And destroy all untapped. Okay. He's going to gain 2 life. That smooth jazz makes me laugh. The juxtaposition of the game versus the music. Chef's kiss. Oh yeah, speaking of which, okay, there we go. I'll turn that down just a wee bit. I find it relaxing. Yep, I saw that was kind of coming. I don't know if I have the answer to any of this. Okay. That's gonna come into play tapped. Or no, hold on. Yeah, we'll enter tapped. Yikes. I'm gonna do 1 and 1. I'm gonna bounce this. Yeah. Then I think I'm going to... Got to think this through, chat. Let's go ahead and swing with both. So if he blocks it and it makes it a little extra thing, that'll be perfect. And he can't tap out, which is great. Yep, there we go. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to wipe his board here in a second. Let's go ahead and resolve all. Okay. Come on. There we go. Come on. Yep. What are we doing? Resolve it. And then we're going to go ahead and split up all untapped. Okay. So we wipe his board. This is no longer on the board, so he doesn't get the benefit of losing all that. He does gain a lot of life from these guys, though. It's a very handy card. It's not spoiled. It's loved. Biscuits. Dawn says biscuits. Hello. Howdy, Dawn. Just cause Flower Power says life is too quiet without a fur baby. Indeed. All right, we'll see what happens here. All right. Youch. All right, we'll go ahead and play a land, right? I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to cast this. We're going to do 1 blue, 1, 2, 3 colorless. We're going to scry 3, see what we have here. That's going to go in the graveyard. I think we can, we could probably do that, but I should probably use that first. Okay. So I'm going to do that, right? And then I'm going to do this. Okay, right? Draw a card. I'm going to do this. Yep. So I take 1. That's fair. Right? And then I'm going to swing for 4. That goes away. And next turn, I'm going to double whenever you next... It says the type 2 is whenever you next cast a creature spell this turn, copy it. Except the copy isn't legendary. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast one of these creature spells. I'm probably gonna cast Twinning Twins. Oh, by the way, if you just came in, I got this 37 years ago in Korea, and I got some Brasso, by the way. This thing's freaking epic. I got some Brasso, and I got like an old, couple old T-shirts, and I'm gonna start polishing this thing up. And we're gonna see. Maybe I'll do a little live stream, and we'll chat and talk about a thing or two, and a thing or two. So that 37 years old. That item is 37 years old, my friends. 37 years old. Let's go ahead and do this. That. I probably should have casted the creature here, huh? That was my mistake, I think. But I didn't want him to get all that extra. Damn. Yeah, I kind of ruined that one. But anyway. If I do this, I'm going to hold off on that. And we're going to go ahead and attack because I can't block that anyway. So next turn, he's basically dead if he doesn't deal with this or gain some life. So we might be all right, chat. We might be all right. We might be okay. That's just me yapping some more. It's not a directive. Okay. Yep. So that dies. That's fair enough. Okay. All right. Opponent's going to swing at me for 3. So I'm dead next turn if I don't deal with something here. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and... what's he got there? Let's go ahead and... let's decline, chat. We're going to decline. The chosen name deals combat damage. Okay, we'll do that. All right. I think we're gonna do this. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I can make a creature. So, all right. I can take 1 damage. Hopefully, I don't take another damage here. I was trying to remember what the stuff in the little can we used to polish brass, something in it. Yeah, it's called brass. What does it have in it? Well, it cleans and polishes. Hold on, I'll look at it. Are you talking about like a particular ingredient? All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. Did I lose, chat? Am I a loser, baby? Am I a loser? Does he have a way to remove it? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna block with both of these things. Yeah. So he'll be able to block with the bloom blossom thing. Okay. Okay, that does that. That's going to come into play tapped. Okay. We are going to here. Okay. And then we're going to swing. Opponent still has a chance, folks. He still has a chance to beat me here. I hope he doesn't. Oh gosh. I think we'll do this one. We'll draw an extra card. Okay, there we go. Waddlin, Durgalift, Brasso is good too. Oh, those are different products. Got you. Yeah. Gotcha. All right, chat. I think we win. Right? Do we say good game? I don't want to do it prematurely. And they're all flying. Right? Yeah, I think we say good game. All right, we did it, chat. Taking a while, but we're climbing. Let's see if we can't get a platinum tier 3 tonight. I think I need to have some kind of graveyard hate in this deck. I really think I do. So I'm going to look at it and see if I can't put like a Soul Lantern or... which one is it? That's the control one. How about Ghost? I do like this card quite a bit. I actually haven't seen an Authority of Consoles yet in this deck. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this Slumber Walker, honestly. Yeah, let's try this, chat. Let's see how this works. All right, and let's play. Anyone else notice gas prices are already jumping? Oh, because the whole Iran thing? Yeah, that is kind of fascinating. It is kind of fascinating. All right, there's 2 mana. Sure, we'll go ahead and keep this one here, chat. We'll see what's what. This might have been a mistake. We get a friendly. What do you call it? Get a friendly competitor? What's the right word I'm looking for? Alright, we're gonna hold up some counter magic here. We have some bounce actions, some counter magic. We'll see it. If it's a Badger Cup, I might even... I don't know, he probably doesn't want to... Okay, this is fine. Sure, I'm okay with that. Well, end turn. I gotta start doing something here in a minute because I'm gonna have to discard. I don't really want to do that. I didn't go by gas stations today, but it went up after the State of the Union speech too. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to figure something out here. This is okay. Come on, I don't think that this is a Badger Cup deck, so let's go ahead and get rid of that token. Hopefully we'll get lucky here and start actually... I think I'll probably do my Riddler next turn if I don't draw a land, and maybe I'll be able to dig for an extra land. Anyone in the chat actually play Magic the Gathering Arena? Are you looking forward to the Magic the Gathering Arena's release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tomorrow? I believe it'll be after noon sometime here on the East Coast in America. Oh, come on. Come on. I do need to get rid of this, though, guys, because that could get ugly real fast there. But I am mana poor here. Mana poor. And I really need mana. It's, so many times when you keep a 2-land hand, it you're kind of screwed. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. This could get really bad for me. It was $2.65 at 6 p.m. Walmart. Went up to $3.09 now. Yeah, it can't possibly jump that fast. That to me is price gouging, and that's fear mongering and stuff like that. I think it's kind of criminal, the bullshit that they do to people around the world, how they control people. Pardon my language, guys. What the hell? I mean, this is turn 5, turn 6, turn 5. No land. No land. No lands. No land, guys. No land. Absolutely no land. I'm too far behind the power curve, guys. I'm just going to move on to the next one. Again, like I said, my opponent's deck doesn't often beat me. My own deck tends to beat me thanks to the shuffler. Shuffler's fine, guys. It's just magic, baby. It's magic, baby. All right, I'm going to break things up a little. Kind of jonesing to play some limited here. So we're going to do a little bit of limited. We're going to find a match. Events. Limited here. We're going to do quick draft. And we'll go ahead and enter for 5,000 gold. All right, cool. That'll be pack 1, pick 1. Marlene, Fae, Ascendant. So now I know I can go with these 3 colors here. Whenever Maylene or another elf or fairy, so elves and fairies, you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. So not only can you kind of deck your opponent eventually, and it says once each turn you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves and fairies you control from among cards exiled that way. Definitely going to pick that, but we also want to look at what else do we have here. We got a Swat Away, not really interested. Prisma Basher would be a really good pick. Eclipse Bogart, I don't know that would be a good pick for this particular deck, so I'm just trying to think of anything else that might wield. The Safe Right Cavalry Wheeling would be great. Of course, Liss, Alana, Informant would be great too. So JP, when you're doing quick picks like this, there's no timer. You'll notice there's no timer for this draft, right? So you can take your time, you can read the cards, you can really try to, but you also want to read the signals because the computer's picking as well here, right? Computer's picking as well. So you got to kind of pay attention. So this is pretty good because this will go along with it. This is a shapeshifter, so it counts as an elf or a fairy, right? I think I'm probably going to go with the Grave Shift. The Cinder Strike would be a very, very fine card. Gathering Stone wouldn't be too bad either. The Charger wouldn't be horrible, I guess, but I think I'm going to go with the Grave Shift here. And here we go. We get a nice blue card. This goes perfectly with our deck here. This has got some bounce activity, right? So when this creature enters, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. So you can use it on your own creature if you needed to. That's good. I need to read and learn. Yep. So if you do quick pick, it's actually you're picking against the computer, but you also still want to see what's being left open. And you also want to look at your mana curve. See, I've got one of each of, so this is your converted mana cost, your CMC, converted mana cost. These are 1 drops. This bar here is 2 drops. These are 3 drops. So I have 1 3 drop. I have 1 4 drop, 1 5 drop, no 6+ drops so far. So this is pretty good. Now, I'm not rolling red at all, so I'm probably going to stay away from that. But this is an elemental creature. It's not horrible. But I am looking for fairies, right? But I probably will pick this up because I am playing a 3-color deck, right? And that'll, this in itself has 3 colors. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. I don't want to get too top heavy though. That could get pretty dangerous. I mean, the aggressor is great. but I'm not in red. This wouldn't be bad at all, but I think I'm going to go with the Gathering Stone, chat, because it'll make my fairies and my elves less expensive. But I would like some fairies and elves, though. That would be awesome. Okay, we got an elf warlock. Let's see if we have any. That's a merfolk. Okay, that's a changeling, which wouldn't be bad and would help us. That's going to help us dig for the lands we need, and it's a 3-drop. Okay, so we got a fairy assassin. Perfect. We are looking for fairies, right? The Furdock core would be great, a great pick here. But I'm going to go with this assassin here. Because it is a fairy. It's got lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, put a -1/-1 counter on up to one target opponent. Now with fairies, there's a lot of flash and stuff with fairies associated with it. And here we go. We got another one. Okay, so but we are really getting top heavy here, guys. So we do need some lighter drops. I'm not playing white at all, but I guess I'll grab this as a 1-drop here. Just to have something to help balance out my curve. This isn't horrible. I guess we'll drop that. Let's see. Hulk says Cowabunga dude. Oh yeah. I need to read. What's up? SF8 says, what up? Are we playing Pokemon? Just kidding. Actually, Pokemon is I was just talking with Mr. Mimsy about that. Apparently Pokemon, the value of the Pokemon cards is like through the flipping roof right now. All right, we're going to get a 10 Sprigs because that'll help us fish for mana. Or this, again, we're not in red at all. So this isn't a horrible pack one. Ooh. I really do like this elf. This will put us in color. Yeah, I think, and I do like the selfless self-right. It is a flash. It does have convoke. Choose a creature type. Other permanents you control of that creature type are hexproof and indestructible to the end of turn. That's a fantastic card. But I don't think I can turn down the Morcant though at this point in time, because whenever or another elf comes into play, each opponent blights 1, and then I could tap 3 untapped elves to proliferate. So now they choose where they want that to go, but I'm gonna go with that. I really need some lower casting stuff. There's an Unbury. That's a good 2-drop to get some stuff back. SF said serious question. Do any of the digital transfer to the tournaments you were in and vice versa? I played in an event and it gave me, I think, four free packs for playing in the event. So if you play Friday Night Magic out there and you enter with the Magic Companion, it registers that and it gives you rewards online too. So that way it's not really competing with it's not really trying to compete with game shops. It wants to act in concert with them. So I think we're going to go with the Unbury here. There's some really decent white cards going by. Kind of breaking my heart a little bit. But let's see. There's the Changeling. That would really help. So I think we're going to draft the Changeling on this one here, chat. There's a Swat Away. Not really a big fan of that. But we do need more 2-drops. What do we got here? Draw 3 cards. Then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature. Not a fantastic card in my opinion. I think we're probably going to go with the Changeling for this deck here. But this is a fairy. So is this. And it has lifelink. So this has some interaction. I can tap or untap a creature. And it's a 3-drop. I think I'm going to go with the Changeling because it... Ooh. Well, I'm shocked. That's actually a really good card. But That Embrace is pretty nice. Let's see. As additional cost to cast a spell, you can blight 1 or pay 3 extra. And you exile a card. Now, I think I'm going to go with the removal, but because that's a Kithkin. I'm not really into Kithkin right now. I think I'm going to go with this removal spell here, chat. That's a nice 2-drop removal. Here's a Goblin Berserker. There's a little bit of interaction there. Ah, yikes. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with... this. It's got a little bit of removal aspect to it. So I'm at 19 cards right now, no lands. So basically the rule of thumb is you want 23... Oops, sorry about that. You want 23 non-land cards or 24 non-land cards at about 16 or 17 lands. So you want to go for a 40 card deck. You want to have about that kind of a makeup. Let's see. Draw a card, then choose a color. This artifact becomes that chosen color. All right, so I think we're going to go with the Stoic Robe Guide here. I really do need some lower casting. I think we're gonna go with the Great Forest Druid for a little bit of mana fixing there. A little bit of early game blocking. I think here we're gonna go with more removal with the Auntie. So we're at 22, right? And I want to kind of figure out, well, what's playable, what's not playable. We still have a whole nother pack to open up. This could... I think I'm going to go... Oof. I think I'm going to go with the 3-drop here for a little bit of removal. I don't know if I want the Embrace, but this could help me mana fix a little bit. Right here, so I'll just grab the drum, grab this drum. I don't really want these, but I'll just pop these out for now. And we're not playing red at all, so not too bad, guys. We're not having a whole lot of... And that card is such a good card, by the way. It might be something that I might want to consider hate drafting, so to speak, just so it's not out there. But I really want to focus on... yeah, I think I'm going to hate draft that, chat. That's actually a really good card, too. But I'm not in these colors. There's nothing else that really stands out spectacularly, so I'll just get the gems for that. Oh, here we go. I think this Moon Vigil would be a very good card to pick. This one could be really good, too, but the 4-drop here aspect of this and the fact that it gets buffed up based on what's in the library. This one might not be a bad one either. But we got 24 cards, so I'm going to start figuring out... we'll pop that out. So I want stuff that's going to be definitely playable. That would be good. That's not too bad. Of all the cards here, I think this uncommon... By the way, JP, you can tell... See how it's got like a silver icon on the... See where it says creature elemental, and on the far right it's got that silver symbol. This one has a silver. That one has like a dark black one. This one has like a rare, like gold. That's rare. And then Mythic. I don't think I have any Mythics. I don't think I do. I think this one's just a rare. It's kind of like an orangish kind of color. That lets you know the rarity of the card. Usually the more rare something is, the more powerful it is. But I am loath to pick this because I feel like I'm really getting top heavy. But man, what do we got here? That's a Noggle. I don't really want that. That's more removal and hand denial, perhaps. You know, I think I might go with the core. And all right, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. Although that could be a good card. So this one's a Pummeler for Hire. That's a very good card. But we have another Unbury here, which isn't bad at all. I mean, this is a 4/4 reach ward 2 with, you know, for 5 mana. I think it definitely deserves to be in the deck. We got more mana fixing here. We'll go ahead and grab that. Yeah. Okay. And then we got sour red Auntie. I'm not in red at all, so Warlock. Really nothing here. I think I'm just gonna hate draft the Goblin to get it out of the pool. I'm gonna get this other core because I think that this core is gonna help out quite a bit. I think I can. Maybe I can drop that now. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Probably going to get rid of that. This one's not too bad. Well, hold on. Yuck. Yeesh. That's an uncommon. We'll just go ahead and get that out of the pool for now. There's another goblin. It's like a 1-drop, but here we go. That's a changeling, so that would count. That's a 3-drop creature. But that's a 1-drop, so I mean maybe I do need some 1-drops in here, but it's not a great card. Let's just go ahead and get this uncommon out of the pool. Get this out of the pool. Let's get this out of the pool. All right, so looks like I need to drop like 3 cards, so we'll figure out what we got here. I got to drop 3 cards, chat. 3 cards. I think I can get rid of that one. This one I think will pay dividends with the vividness, because that counts as a color, extra color. I think I could probably get rid of that, or I don't know though, because that becomes a elf. So let's see, unbury. That's exile. That's a little bit of removal. It's a sorcery, -2, -2. I think I'm gonna drop those. What do we got for creatures? We got 17 creatures. That's respectable. That's perfectly respectable. Let's go ahead and pimp out our. Let's change a companion. Let's get a different companion here, chat. What do you say? Kind of feeling like that. Yeah, let's go. Let's get a better sleeve. What do you think? I like this one. It's like one of my favorites. And I think this chick is like my favorite avatar. I think down here, I think I think she's down here too. There we go. All right, let's go with this. All right. We're done. What do we got for mana? So we're going 7/7/3. I'm okay with that because I can cast that with black or with blue. I really only have like 3 blue cards in the entire deck, chat. Not fantastic, but all right, let's give it a shot. Wish me luck. See if we can like 4 wins. So it cost me 500 gold to enter this, or 750 gems to enter it. And of course I gain gems too because I've got most of the rares in the set, so I'm earning gems. Thank you. Good luck. And so as you win, as you're winning, you get an increased chance to get an extra bonus pack for winning. So, right. So if I get 7 wins, I win 2 packs for sure. If I get 6 wins, I get a 40% chance to get an extra pack. But I get like 850 gems, which would make me like I basically drafted for free, got whatever cards I got, right? And I got an extra like 100 gems for doing it and 2 packs likely. So if you get really good at drafting and you pay attention to how you're drafting and you're really intentional with your drafting, you can actually, for relatively little investment, you can complete sets, you know? You can complete sets by drafting. It's important to do a little research and pay attention to what's out there as far as like what's out there for the set. So So it pays for itself. Yes, exactly. At the very least, breaking even, so you're drafting for free, is pretty awesome. You know, it's pretty awesome. So let's go. Ooh, he got that thing. I didn't see any of those. So next turn, I'm going to be able to cast that. So this person will have to blight one, and hopefully he doesn't cast a creature here. Oh, don't kill it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're going to say no block. Okay, good. Good. Because now I don't... Listen, man. Dealing with Death Touch in this game is pretty nasty. So he's going to blight one. He's going to immediately kill that. Okay, so he gets to Surveil. I didn't see any of these, by the way. It looks like I'm going... This guy was the one drafting the rest of the elves, it looks like. So, all right. That's not fantastic, but... So, this creature gets a +1/+1 for each creature you control and each creature card in your graveyard. So, I think what we're going to do here, chat, is we're going to... This, right? And we're going to take action. So I'm going to go ahead and get my island, so that way I'll have my island. So he does that, right? And I'm going to... Nope, I don't want to do that. Can I tap 3 elves? I don't think I have 3 elves. I guess I do attack. Because he's probably going to kill that, isn't he? Okay, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and attack. All right, so opponent's down to 16. So he's probably going to kill my Changeling, Wayfinder, and then that'll increase its power. I do need to find a way to get rid of that card, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass with my with Blight. I'm actually going to be helping my opponent clear out my board by giving him Blight counters. Okay. Oh, there we go. I actually want to make a deck with this guy with Oko. Beginning your first main phase. Okay. Bing bong. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. How can I do this? Oh, he may have screwed up right here. He may have screwed up because now he's going to have to blight. He's going to lose that. Perfect. Okay. Oh no. What is he doing? Oh, shite. Okay. Okay. But here's the good news. I'm gonna... Nope, that won't do anything because there's nothing to proliferate. Okay. Oh, why does that have -2? Let's go ahead and attack. Oh, what am I doing? Cancel. Why does that have -2? Let's go ahead and do some damage to it. Did I like put that on there for some reason? Each opponent blights 1. I thought that was like a 4/4. All right, opponent's got to think right now. Like, okay, do I block or do I... Let's see what this thing does. Okay, he takes it. So at the beginning of your first main phase, it gives you 1 green if you do transform Oko. So +2 to a target creature, gains all creature types. Target creature gets -2 until the end of... Oh, okay, that's what he did to it. That's why. That makes sense. All right. So he just... oh, gosh. Okay. So, yikes. That could be a problem, chat. This could be a problem for me if I can't get my board established and start turning sideways fast enough. Yep, he's going to get that out. I need a removal here, I think. Like a proper removal. Let's go with green. Let's go... I don't have anything in my graveyard, so... I think I'm going to... So if I do this, right? Yeah, I think I need to do this. I think I do this, right? He's going to proliferate. Then I'm going to activate this to tap this, this, and this. And have him proliferate again. Or I'm going to proliferate again. Oh, no, I want to submit one. Okay, so now he can't block. So now I'm going to kill that. But he's going to have a 6/5 coming at me next turn, chat. So it could get nasty. So I can get this back. I'll be able to get this back with my Unbury if he chooses to block with it. So, but he also has the ability to make some 2/2, and that is as a sorcery. Okay. All right. Looks like he's looking through his graveyard for something. He might have the 5 mana cost where it brings something out of the graveyard, is my guess. So I got to be kind of... Okay, Unbury. So he's got a Changeling. Okay. All right. Yikes. I don't have... Well, what I could do is I can... And that's got Trample. I think I'll swing. And I think I'll swing. I think I'll swing. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing here. Got to put the pressure on him. Okay, so he's gonna have a 6/5 here in a second, and then he might also next turn he might. Oh, I can't do that yet. Okay. All right. Looks like he might have been drafting kind of the same thing. He might have the same rare that I have. All right, there we go, chat. So we're 1-0 right now. We're off to a pretty good start here. Bronze tier 1, working our way to gold. I think silver. I think we'll go silver after bronze. So there we go. We got our little rewards there. One step closer to getting a trophy. I call trophying basically when you win 7 and you can't go any higher. But I think I'm gonna hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay. Hi, handsome. What are you doing, buddy? You being a good boy? All right. Let's see. We got. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. All right. Yikes. I think I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna keep it, guys. I would have liked to have something a little earlier to put out. But this is not a horrible... It's not a horrible start. Maybe having the fairies there, the Nightmare Sower, will help me get some life back if my opponent gets too quick of a jump on me. How's the music level, guys? Does the music need to be a little higher, or is it pretty good that way? I know it goes down whenever I'm talking, so that way it's not overly loud, or you can hear me over it. Okay, there we go. Looks like we got 4 mana, which is good, so we're not going to be hurting on mana. Let's go ahead and do that. The volume's good? Okay, good. Okay, okay, and turn. I think that's an instant, so hopefully he'll tap out and attack. I think that would be great, because he doesn't have a target. Music is okay. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, my turn. Go ahead and drop that. Alright, pass turn. Yeah, it looks like my opponent's smart enough to know that I have some interaction, and he can guess what the interaction is. See if there's like a stick. Like right now, there's something in his hand he can cast, whether or not he chooses to or not. Okay, there we go. So let's see, is he going to resolve it? Let's see, where does he put it? He's going to pay it. Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope he attacks right here. Please attack. Thank you. Let's go ahead and make a green token. I'll go ahead and block it. Bam. That is definitely awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and put down an island. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so we went ahead and gained 4 life. Now I'm hoping... I don't know that I have really anything that can buff that. I don't think I have any interaction that would make that a stronger, so I guess I would possibly want to trade. Alright, so that's a good enchantment. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what he does here. So if he swings for 4, I'm not going to block it, and I'll just be swinging with my 4/4. Oh, okay. Ouch. All right, so he pays for it. I think my opponent's pretty good here, chat. I think my opponent might be doing some things and stuff. Okay. Oh, that definitely helps. Okay. So I can cast this, right? And then I'm going to... I'm going to say no attack. I'm going to end turn. Because I can put a -1/-1 counter on that. What is this? At the beginning of your end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, this enchantment deals 2... Okay. Well, let's see what happens here. He's got 4 swamps open, and no cards in his hand. So he says, my turn. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's do this. And let's go ahead and do that. Swing. And I'm not going to swing with... Oh, I should have probably cast that other thing first. Dang. Let's leave that behind. Probably should have casted this first so I can maximize how much life. See, it's got Vivid, right? With Menace. When this creature enters, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X, all right, is not blocking. All right, so this is good. This is good for me. So he's going to lose an additional 3. I gain an additional 3. That makes a nice little board. My board is starting to develop, starting to get wider. I have the ability to get things back from the graveyard. So if I block with this, I can unbury it, and that would be 2 giants. I could just say giants, and because that would be a changeling, right? Okay, fair enough. And that is exiled, I believe. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and... Well, shit. Let's go sideways, guys. Let's just turn. Let's go turn sideways. Okay, and let's go ahead and cast one of these. And let's go ahead and take action. What do I got for mana? I got 2 islands. I'm going to get another swamp. Okay, and I'll go ahead and play it. End turn. I probably should have gotten this out of the graveyard, but I want to get as much value as I can. Like if I just chump block with the changeling. All right, so pass turn. Untap. Okay. Let's go ahead and just turn sideways, chat. See what happens here. Now he's going to have to double block. So he's at least going to take 3 from that or 5 from the other. Okay. Okay. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay, resolve. So he's going to gain 2 life here. I'm down 2. I'm going to go ahead and play a land. And I'm going to name Giant. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast this. Okay, I gained some more life. And I think I'm going to hold on to this just in case he's got some shenanigans like a board wipe or something. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to pass. I'm going to go ahead and cast this right now. So that way I can just go wide and overwhelm him. Yep, that's game. All right, guys. 2-0 off to a pretty good start. All right, we're now silver tier 4. So every now and then the season will reset, JP, and then you'll get payout based on how well you did in the season. So you get all the way back to bronze, unless you made it into like Mythic. Then I think you go to like Platinum 4. If you didn't make it into Mythic and you were in like Diamond, you'll go down to like Gold 4 or something like that, or Platinum. No, I don't know. Anyway, it'll put you back. What's up, Dawn? It's music. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Hope you're feeling well. Spending some time with the family and stuff. All right, here we go. That's the first time I'm seeing. That's like my signpost of why I even drafted the way I did. Marlene, Faye Ascendant. I'm liking this so far. Let's go ahead and keep this. 3 mana is not horrible. We'll go ahead and drop a swamp. Hopefully I'll get an island here pretty soon, so that way I can turn 5 put this card out. Maybe I can get like a core or a way, like maybe a changeling that'll allow me to get my island. That's a card that I overlooked, by the way. Not overlooked, but I had a chance to draft it, but I didn't. And hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, so to speak. Okay, I take 2. Draw a card. I think we'll do this. We'll just bump this down by 1, see what happens. So opponent has to blight 1. Okay. Ouch. I think that exiles it too. That hurt. Okay. That's a card. All right, and we're going to go ahead and do this, and I think we're going to exile this creature. Okay. Pass turn. Really, like a island right now would be pretty awesome. I'm guessing my opponent might have an answer though for it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This should put a stop to it. I gain a little bit of life back. That stabilizes me. I've got a bit of a ability to block. Opponent seems like it might be flooded with mana. I mean, I kind of low-key have to block here. Okay, that's going to be a problem. All right. So the question is, do I take 4 and prevent 7? Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and not block that. Okay, and ooh, here we go. I think we'll do this. And that's 4 damage right there. So if I do block with that, I might be kind of screwed. I think I'm going to do this here. But that would get rid of his surveil, right? But if he attacks with this next turn, I will kill it. So we'll say I'm going to say no attack on this one here. Hopefully I'll come up with an answer here pretty soon, chat. Got 11 people in chat. Guys, do me a favor. Yap some more. Leave a comment. It helps my algorithm. Do you play Magic? Do you play Magic the Gathering? I just got asked to go outside. Be right back. Okay. All right, JP. Well, that does hurt. That does hurt. I'm not going to lie. That becomes a problem. Okay. It's going to steal that. All right. Well, that's a lot, chat. That's a lot. So I think we block that. And I think we minus that. Okay. Then, I really wish I had... Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and do that. I'll say no attack. I'm at 5 life, chat, so it's not looking fantastic for yours truly. If he has an answer for that, I might be cooked here. I may be cooked. But I do have 2 life linkers, so we'll see what happens. Got the hiccups. Got OJ, watered down OJ hiccups. All right, got to do that. Okay, I'm at 6. Okay. Not looking good for yours truly. That's got flying, so that'd be really good. Oh, come on now. Come on now. All right, well, that's a 6/6, so that ain't nothing. Maybe I could stabilize. If I can get an island or some way to cast to make island and I can get this cast, I might be okay, chat. I might be okay. And whenever or another elf or you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of your opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than the number of elves you and fairies you control. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm at 5 life, guys. Looking... Possibly we can pull this out. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. All right, we may have had our prayers may have been answered. Make sure island. Play an island. There we go. We are stabilizing, my friends. Okay. All right, there we go. Bam. Wow, 1 card. That person just lost all hope right there. Awesome. That was awesome. Okay, guys, I think we're 3-0 now. Here's where the competition usually get paired up with much better decks. So, I don't know. We're at 3 wins, no losses. So, it's a good start. I'm happy with this start. What are you doing, Shadow Boy? You good boy? I love you. You're such a good boy, Shadow. All right, well, I think I'm going to play a video in the background so you guys, some of you that are just kind of chilling or whatever, you guys can have something to... Oh, wait, I got to delete this. Oh, shit. I hope I didn't delete that before. Download. Probably should have checked. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel that. We're just going to go ahead and delete that one. Delete. Got it. Okay. Go ahead and download this one. All right. I'm actually not gonna, because I don't want to overwhelm the system, but this could be very good. I'm going to keep this because we have the Great Forest Druid, and then the next turn we can cast the core. And that should give us what we need. All right, let's go ahead and cast that. Let's go ahead and, all right, go go ahead and do this. Turn 2. Let's bring out a druid. That gives us some mana fixing. Guys, we're going to have a turn. We're going to have a turn 4. Oh, gosh. Unless he's got removal. This is going to be pretty epic, chat. Pretty epic indeed. Let's go ahead and cast this. See, the moon is bright tonight. It's nice, not quiet, not quite full yet. Yeah, not quite full yet. Let's go ahead and no attack, end turn. Opponent can. I don't really want to use this. Well, actually, it'd be fine because I could still. But I'd prefer not to lose this, so I may or may not block this because he might have like what do we got? Swamp, forest. Okay, elf. Everyone was playing elf, chat. I'm just gonna not even risk it at this point in time, guys. Okay, so I'm not even gonna risk losing that. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And I cannot cast that, but I can cast that. And let's go ahead and no attack. So I got my opponent's great forest druid. That's awesome. So now I'm good enough that I can block that. If I lose it, it's not the end of the world. But this says at the beginning of your end step, if there's an elf card in the graveyard, this creature gets... Okay. I'm kind of hoping to get rid of that as soon as possible. And I think I will... If I were to do this... Right? If I were to do this... Yeah, I think I do this, chat. And I think I'm gonna blight 1. Okay. Let's see, what do I have here? So I can't cast any of that. I already played a land, it looks like. So then I think I'm going to do this. We're gonna blight 1. And so target creature, we're gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna put a blight on this creature right here. Okay. See if our opponent has any kind of an answer. No response, okay. And I don't know that I want to attack. What does he have? Well, yeah, I think I will attack, actually. We'll see. Keep pressure on him. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Okay. All right. He does have something in his hand. Okay. Okay. Ouch. All right, that hurts. I'm going to unbury this. I'm going to go ahead and unbury that because it's just way too powerful of a card. And let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And let's see what my opponent does here. Just a great card here, chat. Let's go ahead and do this. Right? And let's go ahead. He's going to blight. Let's see what he blights. Okay. And can I cast this? I cannot. Okay. Let's go ahead and end. Let's go ahead and end turn. Because I'm going to... Oh! No, I can't. Okay, never mind. End turn. Next turn, I'm going to be able to put... He'll have to blight again. We're not going to attack. We're going to end turn. Apparently, my opponent is struggling on mana. He's probably getting very frustrated. And Marlene is about to come out. Oh, come on, Marlene. I know it's Eileen. I know it's Eileen. All right, let's go. Let's check this out real quick. That is not done downloading yet. But we can go here. Actually, I kind of like the chill. I like this chill vibe. I like just the music. I'm just playing Magic the Gathering. People can... I think you are correct. Alright. My opponent looks to be roping me. No craziness in chat. I know, isn't it nice? Isn't it just nice? Isn't it nice that the haters just aren't around hating? Love it. It's good. We got 8 likes in the chat. We got 8 people watching. What even is that? It'd be nice if some actual like uh-oh, what do we got here? Target creature you control gets okay. Sure. All right, fair enough. And I couldn't I could have proliferated. My turn. Damn it, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that, chat. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. I kind of feel like I need to keep pressure on this guy real quick, but I don't know that I want to miss. I don't know if I want to. Say sure. You know what? Let's go ahead and attack. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he blocks. Okay, fair enough. I'm okay with that. All right, opponent is ramping now. It looks like. We're gonna say. Actually, hold on. What do we got? What do we got more of in our deck? Let's see. It's Changeling, Fairy, Elves. Nope. Siri, go away. I think we're gonna go with. I think we'll go with Elves. There we go. Okay, that can go in the graveyard. We don't need any more mana. Let's see what we have for. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and swing. I'm going to say next. Let's go ahead and attack. All right. End turn. 1, 2, 3. All right, can't do that yet. So opponent's can do like 1 damage to me. All right, they got 5 mana, so they might have an answer here, chat. But I would like to get this out because that'll do 3 damage to him. I'll gain 3 life. That'll help kind of swing the balance quite a bit. Whenever this creature enters, you gain X life for X. Okay, that's good. And Ward 2, Vigilance, Reach. Opponent doesn't seem to know what's going on, but a Grave Shifter would be great. But let me see what I have. Yeah, I'd like to get the perfect back. Is it supposed to be a prefect or a perfect? All right. Opponent seems to be roping or really doing a lot of thinking here. All right, that gives it reach. I'm trying to think of what he could possibly have. My turn. Okay. Sure. We'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and swing for 4. Flying. I probably should have attacked with my core as well, but I'm really considering maybe not. But let's go ahead and do this while I get the maximum heal and damage there. And let's go ahead and do this. All right, I am completely bereft of any creatures here. If I chump block with that, I can kill his lifelink. That'll go to the graveyard. I think Lord Mimsy has has fallen asleep. He's in slumberland. He's snoring logs. Gee, it's kind of... Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's put myself down here. Here, look, I can change my dog. Kind of like that one. That one's pretty badass. All right, I don't think my opponent's too happy. Because I'm going to be swinging... I'm going to be swinging with everything next turn. Grave Shift. Okay, well, what is he going to get out? Probably that. Okay. Did he get something out? All right. That's going to go there. Come on, give me an elf or a changeling or something. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for, chat. So if I do this, right? If I do this, that's going to give me... I'm going to cast this one. There we go. And that way I can do that and that. We're going to take action there. Let's see. So I guess I can't do anything with the lands, but we can do this. And that'll give me another 2 things to exile. He's got to go ahead and blight 1. So the question is, where's he going to put it? I wonder who's watching. Who could it be now? Yeah, that's a great question. Ooh, what do we have here? I think we're going to do this. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Yep, so my opponent just said, yeah, I've seen enough. Great deck so far on my end, guys. And I think I might actually even might build a deck around this particular... All right, so we get our free card. So this is the challenge that I was talking about, JP. Sometimes my wife and I, when we play, if we get a card like this, okay, now I got to build a deck around this card and try to get it, to get some synergy. I have to have 4 copies of it if it's a uncommon or a common, if I'm able to. All right, we're at 4 wins, no losses, guys. So far, so good. Knock on wood. I really hope we get a trophy. A trophy would be 7 wins. That would be epic, I think. All right, well, all good things must come to an end. I haven't seen y'all do that. I have seen y'all do that. Here's the thing. I could get lucky and get a 3rd land here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Although I don't like to keep 2 land hands because you usually end up getting screwed. I might be screwed here, chat. If I can get a land, I'll be okay. If I can get some kind of ramp, I'll be okay. Okay, there we go. I think I'm going to be fine. Yep, I think I'll be okay now, chat. Whoop, I almost knocked my phone over. Okay, I take 1 damage. I'm going to go ahead and put my swamp down this turn. Ooh, I got all of the land that I need. So I've got all of my... So I'm going to do an island next time. I'm going to go ahead and cast my core. Actually, yikes. Because I can really get a benefit if I don't cast my core, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I got a ramp, guys. I got a ramp. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast my core here. I think next turn I'm gonna cast this one here. I think this time I'll cast this guy so I can stabilize. And I still would potentially be able to go on the attack here. I got an unbury if he destroys it. So that'd be good. Okay. Go ahead and play our land. Go ahead and knock this out real quick. Gain some life back. Someone take away these pretzel pieces away from me. You got to have self-control, JP. You got to have self-control. Oh, I do love the. Is it the Snyder ones? Is that what it is? Like I said, you know, and this will probably get clipped, but I like to just the flavored ones. I'll just put them in my mouth and just let the flavor dissolve. I'm not going to say the S word because that'll definitely get clipped. And then I'll let it soften a little bit, and then I'll chew it. So good if you just take your time with it. It's kind of like certain chocolates, you know, you just let it kind of melt in your mouth, enjoy it. Yeah, not in your hands. Oh, speaking of chocolate, I do have some M&Ms over here. It's the Snyder ones. Yeah, good stuff. So here's my question, chat. Here's my question. I don't think I block here. I think I'm going to say no block. Because I think he's probably got something. I think he's got a way to make it, give it +2 to its power and indestructible, is my guess. That'd be my guess. Well, we'll see. He's trying to figure out what to do here. He's like, why aren't you blocked? Oh, gosh. Well, yeah, that's 9 damage, chat. That's a lot of damage. Now he doesn't have any way to block, so I guess that's fine. Everything's fine. That's okay. Everything's okay, chat. So that's green. If I go green and black, I'll gain 2 life back. If I do this, he's going to have to start putting on blights here, so that's a good thing. Have I discovered an opponent that can beat me, chat? Have I discovered an opponent that has the deck to beat me, or will I be okay? Well, my opponent can start cranking out Kifkin. This is a really good enchantment, by the way. That's something, if you were drafting, I would draft that. Yeah, medium to high draft. You know, of course. So again, when you're drafting, think of bread: bombs, removal, evasion, attrition, and defense. Think of that. So you should always try to get like that chick, that real special 3 different colored chick. I forget her name. The elf fairy that I have in my deck. I'm gonna go ahead and block here, chat. We'll see if he's got a card. He'll have to use it up. I will be able to get it back with an unbury. Okay, that hurts. So there we go, and that's trample. So that is no bueno. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbury, because we do need to have the ability to block that flyer. So that is very, very important. I might be cooked here, chat. I might be cooked. Let's see if I can do this. And I don't have any other mana. Well, I got some life there. So we're going to say no attack. Opponent is probably, I don't know, top decking and hoping. I'm guessing he's probably holding. Ah, shoot. Shoot. That's not good. So that will give it trample right there. He's probably going to attack again with it, which is fine because I don't want him to have... Oh, he can get that back with a blight, can he? He can make something else flying. I think my opponent might have it, chat. He might have this game, but I'm definitely going to block. If he take 2, that'll drop me down to 4. But I will be able to get some life back with this. Alright, I'm really hoping I can... get some removal here. So the question is, do I cast this and this? I think this and this might be the best choice, but I do need to get some... Okay. Fair enough. Okay. That may have bought me a little bit of time. I think I have to do this. So what do I do? What's going to give me the most bang for my buck, right? I think this. Yeah, I think this. So my opponent's going to have to blight one. Okay, good. And then I think this. Okay, he's going to have to blight one again. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and swing here, I guess. Kind of got to do it. Got to start putting some pressure on my opponent. My opponent is at 12 life. He's going to make that fly, which I think, which will give it +1. So that'll put me at 2 life this turn, but I can get 2 life back with my 2/3 life link. And my opponent is hurting for land, it looks like, so he can make a Kithkin. But if I can get this out, I'll gain 3 life. That'll really, really help me. So he's going to make a creature that'll be 4 life. So that'll put me down to 1 life, chat. I kind of got to deal with him. Probably next turn I'll come up with a removal or something here, and he might pull this off, chat. I'm kind of shocked he didn't activate. And I can't do nothing about this. Okay. That's game. Oh, good game. You lucky duck. Lucky duck. Very well played, opponent. I don't know that I would have had him the next turn, so I don't think there's much I could have done about that, chat. All right, we got our first loss. We're basically break even right now at the 4 wins, so if we don't win another one. Yeah, he was good. He had the right cards at the right time and was very slowed down and was very patient with how he played his game, I believe. Okay, this I'm definitely going to mulligan this. I don't have a good feeling about this one here. 2 swamp start off. Let's go ahead and mulligan. Okay, that's much better. We'll keep this. I think I will. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that back. And, all right, so we'll play this. Okay. All right, hopefully we can, hopefully we'll get some mana here. Okay. That's actually pretty handy. He might be ramping up with this if he's got an elemental. Nope, this is a different one. Oh, he can give it menace. You dirty dog. Well, the good news is I can blight it next turn, and for 2 I can exile that, because that actually is a pretty good card. This is a really good common. I mean, it does take some of your mana, but the fact that it gives itself menace is really, really awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, please do that. Oh, absolutely. That was foolish. That was foolish. Should not have done that. That basically, so having menace is like equivalent to evasion, a form of evasion, like flying or unblockable. Menace requires 2 things to block that particular creature. I would have held on to that if I were my opponent. I would have not risked it for the biscuit. All right. Opponent's got a pretty good goblin deck, it looks like, with some different effects. And I am not doing well, guys. Not doing well at all. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm taking 5. Yeah. So I mean, this is just how it be sometimes. That's Magic, baby. I really can't complain. I'm hoping that I win a couple more games. That would be awesome. But I really can't complain too much because I pretty much broke even with my investiture. I gotta check the store actually, see what's for sale in the store, because this is my main account. This is the one that I have spent money on. It's not my free-to-play account, so I don't spend anything on my free-to-play account. I don't really buy any of the cosmetics on it. I just get boosters or do drafts and stuff like that. But this one I like to have all the bells and whistles. I'm kind of screwed here, chat. Yeah, this is too little, too late here. I think we say good game. But we don't like to quit here, chat. We don't like to quit. We'll let it play out, and Cosmic Warlock can get his win or her win. Warlock is a man usually. Actually, his pronoun is masculine. Witch versus Warlock. All right, we're gonna say good game, but we'll let him do what he do. Doobity doobity doo. See, it's like too pretty, I don't know. That one was just mana. I still had fun though. I had a good time. It's Magic, baby. It's Magic. Warlock is a man, exactly. All right, so we're at 4 wins, 2 losses. We can only afford 1 more loss before we claim our prize. Okay. All right, we get a little bit of ramp, and this gives us access to blue. So I'm pretty happy about this. I'm going to do swamp, and then so sometimes I'll line up my hand the way I want to cast things. Kind of reminds me. Okay. This is how you remind me of what I really am. All right. I'll never do that again, sorry. That was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. All right. Opponent says goblins. Sacrifice evolving wilds. That really does help that out. That's pretty cool. Cool. All right. Can't block it. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and bounce that back to his hand. Make him start all over again. How do you like me now? All right, opponent is touching all of his cards or her cards, its cards. Xavier, the virtuous. I like your. See, I'm virtuous too. I like the cut of your jib, Xavier. I like the cut of your jib. All right. So it gets to gain a life for that. Now this, if it dies, target creature opponent controls with power 2 or less goes away. This could be a problem because I really don't want to lose my ramp. Yeah, he's eyeing it. So, didn't have a choice on that one, chat. I lost my ramp. Nothing I could do about it. And it can't block, so we're going to go ahead and swing and swing. I'm going to go ahead and cast this fairy. See if we can't just start swinging, man. Just going swinging for the fences, boys. All right, touching all the cards. Opponent's really, really touchy. Crossing that touch barrier, you know, that boundary. Boy, I tell you, I almost drank this whole gallon already. This is just watered down OJ. Not a big deal. Okay, so he's going to get rid of that, which is fine. It's going to kill that, which is fine. I'll just put the -1 counter on that, which is fine. No touchy. No touching. All right. Opponent does that, which is fine. We're going to do that, which is fine. Everything's fine. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and swing here, which is fine. And then we're going to do this. I like this. We're going to gain a little bit of life. We're going to put some pressure on my opponent. He does have the ability to get something out of the graveyard by sacrificing the Dawn Blessed Pennant. Opponent's got a Bone Club Berserker in their hand. I would like to get some removal for that. He's got 2 other cards that I'm unaware of. He's rocking 4 current mana that they have available to him. I like this this fox thing. Kind of cool looking. All right, so that's a 4/4 currently. All right, opponent does not attack. Nothing can block flying, so we're gonna go ahead and swing. Okay. I don't have access to blue currently, so I am going to put in that in case I get my elf chick, my elf fairy chick. I can cast her right away. But do I got a fairy, and that's it. 1 fairy. Fair enough. All right, that's gonna make that bigger. That's not bueno. That's no bueno. Oh yikes. I gotta block this. Okay. Okay. I can unbury, but what do I have in the graveyard? Elemental. Ooh, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. I think I'm gonna do this, right? And then I think I'm going to do I block? I think I'm just gonna pause here. Let's give them something to think about. Let's give them something to think about. All right, so I can't activate my 4/4, so that is a thing. All right, that's a thing as well. Let's see what he does here. Resolve all. Okay. Okay. All right, pass. Is he gonna attack? All right, swinging. He's scared. He's not sure what to do here, which is fine. That's all fine. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Return 2 target creature cards. Okay. Go ahead and do that and that. And I can put a -1 counter on. I'll go ahead there. And we'll go ahead and go there. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully that'll go into the graveyard. He can get that back. And then I'm going to double block his goblin here. And I'll gain 4 life, and he'll lose that goblin, but he'll probably get it back with the pennant. Maybe I can exile this damn thing. Do I take 11 and then swing back for 4? That's the question, right, chat? Because I can't keep taking 11, right? Well, it won't be 11 next time. No, I think I don't block, chat. I think not blocking is the right answer here. And I think I just swing back for 4 and gain 4 life here. I think I do this, and this will allow me to. Oh, I can't. Damn it. That's right. Let's go ahead and bounce this to his hand. Does he have any cards in his hand? I don't think he has any cards. So you go back to your hand above my pay grade. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with both of these. So I'm gonna gain 4 back. That'll put me at 10. And then next turn I'm gonna gain 2 more life, and I'll have a nice 3/5 chunky blocker here. All right, and hopefully I'll get my 4/5 flying elf fairy. And that'll help me start moving here. He's touching all the cards. Cards are all the same. Nothing's changed. Only the names. Only the names have changed. Or only that. Let's see. Pound it down. Pound it away. Okay. All right, so what's he going to do? He can't cast them both. I really need a removal here. I think a removal card like an exile effect would be highly beneficial for me. Or I could get my instant that'll get rid of this enchantment, because that's going to become problematic for me here. And this is whenever you attack. Okay. All right, fair enough. That's pretty big, chat. It's pretty big. Okay, and that'll make that. And so the question is, yeah, I don't think I block, chat. All right, we'll take 2. Puts us at 8. Not preferable, but okay. All right, let's go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and swing. Bam, bam. So gain and drain. I drain 4. I gain 4. Okay, my opponent now has to do some thinking here. My opponent has to do some thinking here. Now I can chump block, right? I can chump block with a 3/2, then I can chump block again. Lieutenant down. Ice cream. Right, so I kind of gotta, I feel like I have to kind of chump block. We'll chump block that. We're going to chump block that, right? I'll take the 1 plus another 1. Okay. He gains 1. That puts him at 8. It's on a 2-turn clock. Okay. What's he going to blight? Okay, he paid the extra mana. Okay. Not preferable to what I would like to have seen. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing for 4. Gain and drain. So he will likely... Let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to need to... We're going to end turn. So I'm going to block the... well, I can block... All right, so he's kind of winging a prayer here. Okay, I'm going to activate this and hope he doesn't have removal. Okay, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. Bam, bam. Okay, I think we might have this, guys. Reached up and hit me in the buttocks. It jumped up and bit me in the buttocks. All right, here we go. This is great. Now I get to gain some life. Takes me a little bit even further out of damage range, and I will swing back. And I will say, good game. Opponent says, all right, you've been... All right, so we can't lose any more, guys, because if we lose another one, then we're out of this particular draft. But I've been having a blast tonight, by the way. So there we're at 5 wins. So now... We're up a pack with a chance to get another 35% chance to get a bonus pack. So we might get two packs out of this deal. Or we might only get 1. And we're getting 650 gems, even though I paid 5,000. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look at the... oh, hold on. I want to look at the store. See what they had before it resets. Oh, apparently we got a land here. Okay. Excuse me. All right, those are the... What do you have here? I do like to collect the special stuff. I'm gonna hold off though. I'm not going to pay gems for card sleeves at this time. Those aren't really speaking to me enough for me to want to spend gems on them. All right, guys. Wish us luck. If we get 6, we're definitely in the money. Big time. Fact. All right, I got 12 people in the chat. Say hello. We got some real quiet people in the chat. Spies are us. Question mark? I'm guessing I know who one of the people is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a risk here. I got a turn 1. I can cast this assassin. Yep. Hello, chat. Say hi, chat. All right. I really do need another mana. Wait, this might be it for us, chat. We might be gonzo on this one. If I don't get another mana, things could get ugly. But if I get another mana, that opens up a lot of possibilities here. Okay. That is great news. Look at this. We'll go ahead and swing. We'll swing for 1. I got a funny feeling that he has a... Okay, he doesn't have a flash. Or he might have a flash, just didn't want to use it. Do we have a counterspell here? No counterspell. Perfect. All right, so now we have 4 mana available to us, and that lets us cast our whole hand, basically. Not exactly our whole hand, so to speak, but... All right, so... Questions. I think we do this, chat, and there's a chance he'll block this, right? And then we'll do that. And he blocks. Nice. Oh, he did. Oh, he did not. Yes, thank you. Oh, that was so perfect. They are scared of me, I guess. I don't bite hard. He just nibbles a little, chat. He just nibbles a little bit. All right, so we get Evolving Wild. So it looks like our opponent is white-blue. I think we're gonna... I think here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bounce. We'll bounce that. We're gonna go ahead and swing for 4 past turn. So our opponent's at 14. Okay. All right. Fair enough. We can get that back eventually. Okay. And I'm okay with trading for this too, by the way. So I am okay with trading. So we're going to go ahead and swing, because he can just neutralize it anyway. Okay, apparently my opponent wants to trade as well. I think we're going to maximize what we put out here, and we're going to go here, and then we're going to go here. And then next turn, we're going to cast this. So we'll be swinging like a big papa next turn. Oh, goodness. That is no bueno, chat. That is a big boy. That is a big boy. Huh. Let's go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and pass turn. Maybe if I'm lucky. This is a very good common, by the way, JP. I wouldn't pick it super high, but it definitely gets overlooked. It's got vigilance. It's a nice 5/6 mid-range body, mid to upper range body. Very good card, especially if you're in white. Can be a game changer. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and swing. I think. Well, hold on. So if I do that, that'll make it a little bit bigger. And we'll see. So that makes it a 7/7, right? It's a changeling. So we'll see what happens if I lose this creature. He might have something that'll destroy target attacking creature or do a little extra damage. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. He's got to block it. Of course. Fine. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do this so we can get it back. Yeah, we're gonna get this back because that's a big boy. Return target. When this creature enters, you may return target creature card. Wait, what? Take action. Yep. Okay. I was like, wait, why did this card light up? My opponent was looking at it apparently. All right, my opponent appears to be seasoned and is Daddy Lane. Like Penny Lane, but Daddy Lane. Daddy Lane is in my... Okay. That is flying. That is a flyer. I don't think this is going to work out for me, chat, very well. I don't think it will. Yikes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and block it. Maybe. Nope. Yeah, I think we're kind of cooked here, chat. We might be cooked. I don't think we're going to be able to stabilize fast enough. Because he's going to be swinging for 6 in the air. But I could be... I guess I could chump block, right? Okay. Gonna equip it. 7 in the air. My bad. Alright. And, yeah. My turn. Wow. I guess he's worried about a clapback or something? Well, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? You're slamming into me. Alright, opponent is at 11, which is going to make him even a little bit more concerned about attacking, right? And I don't have any reach, so I'm a little surprised that my opponent isn't attacking right now. Okay, my turn. Okay. And that's gonna make that a 10-10. A 10-10 with trample, chat. I think I wait. Chat. Looks like my opponent is trying to top deck. Because, I mean, if he blocks with this and this, I can only kill one of them. So that'd be a very good trade for him. So that's not a good trade for me. Very, very good trade for him right now. Unless he makes that flying. But I mean, I'm at 22. Opponent's at 11. Looks like he drew something. He's probably deciding whether it's a land he wants to play. Kind of hoping it's a land. Hope he's drawing dead here, chat. Oh man, boy! I tell you, when I break the dam, when I actually, the owner of target land in their library, second from the top. Oof. Okay. That may have bought them enough time. Now he's going to go on the attack, I'm guessing. Pass. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and no block. Okay. Really need a removal right here. Ooh, here we go, chat. Oh, here we go. This might be the answer we're looking for. This might be the answer we're looking for. I'm hoping. Crossing fingers, guys. I'm crossing fingers. What do we get? Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I think we do this for free. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty nice. Then I think what we're going to do is we're going to chuck this. Or give that flying, right? So that's 4. And it requires 2 things to block it. All right, so he's going to be taking 4 damage here. That'll drop him down to 7, chat. So this will block that. That can block that and survive. So as a little hurler... Uh-oh, guys. Ooh, goodness, this is pretty awesome. So he has 2 blocks now. Right? So if I I think I'm going to cast this, right? You might have a counterspell here. Nope, no counterspell. Okay, so that is coming into play. Okay. All right, so I can't cast that. Guys, I'm glad I didn't give up. It was looking pretty bleak for me there. I don't know. I think we're going to say no attack and hope that he doesn't have a board wipe. But next turn, he's going to get cooked, chat, because I'm going to give that flying, and I'm just going to attack with everything. All right. He's got one card in hand. We're going to pass. Okay. My turn. Okay. We're going to go ahead and make this fly. Okay. And then we're going to just swing. Excuse me. All right, guys. We're going to swing. Oh, yep. There it is, baby. Yeah. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me? We got 13 people in the chat. It's the quietest chat in the world. Okay. We ranked up to silver. Silver tier 3. We're working our way up the ladder with this one draft. I think we're one win away from trophying, chat. One win away from trophying. Yep. We're at 6 wins, so we are definitely in the money. Let's cross our fingers. Let's see if we can get a trophy, chat. Let's see if we can get a trophy this season. Okay, that's a good start. I'm okay with this start. I hope, hopefully. Yes, crossing fingers. Indeed. We're going to go ahead and keep this. Okay, that's good. That's a very good sign there. That gives us all the mana that we're going to need, as long as we don't lose this core. Core was really important, I think, for this deck. Because it also triggers the elf, right? Because it counts, because it's a changeling, so it also counts as a creature coming into play, right? Even though it's not activated as a creature. So that's kind of an important thing to notice. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a swamp next turn. Oh, I didn't even see that right there. You said, oops. All right. I didn't even see that. That might cost me the game right there, chat. Not having attacked with that this turn. Let's go ahead and swing for 1. I think my opponent might be on the struggle bus with something. So he seems okay. Let's go ahead and get some more mana out. All right, let's go ahead and swing. We're gonna swing with our 1/1. Okay. Definitely gonna cast this boy out because he's got Ward 2, so that's gonna make him really hard to deal with and get rid of, and he doesn't tap to attack. So it's a good solid body with a little extra protection on it. Especially if you got interactions, things that can buff it up a little bit. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and cast this. And what is that? It's a tree folk, right? 0/4 tree folk. Let's go ahead and, let's put some pressure on our opponent here, and let's go ahead and swing. Maybe wasn't the right call here, but maybe it is. We'll see. So he doesn't have any creatures for him to use to get this out. So, okay. That's pretty big. That is pretty big, chat. That is pretty damn big. I think we're going to do this. Actually, you know what? I should have casted that. But we'll see. that'll get rid of an enchantment. Say next turn, no attack, end turn. I should have casted this so that way I could unforgiving aim this into play, and that would have put a minus counter on it, so I could have killed it with a 4/4. That might have been a bit of a mistake. Okay, well there's an enchantment. That's fine. I don't think mana is this guy's problem. Oh, he wants red. Okay, interesting. So it looks like he's probably got a handful of red, chat. So it might be worth it for me to destroy that enchantment, because it looks like he might need that. Unless it's just a vivid deck. He might not have any. But I think the fact that he is... I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and cast this. Let's see what our opponent's up to here. And I think we're going to go... block. Oh. If I block, that's 3 damage. All right, he can basically wipe the board here, I think. And let's see what he has for mana. Siri, go away. All right, let's see what happens here, chat. Let's see what happens here. I do have a way to unbury everything. So maybe I should have just go ahead and blocked with that too as well. I don't think he has. Okay. Okay. Okay, I take 6. Let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. All right, so we got all that and a bag of chips. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, let's go ahead and swing. Okay. Okay, pass turn. Let's see what's in our graveyard here. I can get back both of those if I needed to, but I really do like having the giant. So I might double block here because I can get the giant back. Or I might single block here. It depends on what our opponent does here. When this creature enters, you may blight one. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see if he blights one. Yep. That would be the smart place to put it. Did he blight one? Let's let it resolve. Okay. So I have to discard a card. So I'm going to discard this fairy. Okay. Okay. All right. That's pretty big, chat. He's got some big boys, chat. He's got some big boys. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get 2 creatures. So we're going to go ahead and get this and this back. And let's go ahead and put a minus there. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to cast this. So my opponent's going to have to figure out what he's going to put something on. Okay, fair enough. We're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, we don't have... Okay. And this has reach. That's pretty awesome. But we're going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and swing with this. Okay, fair enough. So he might have some way of getting stuff back from the graveyard here. Okay. And that's 4 mana, so that won't be covered by this. Remove 2 counters with the mana cost of 3 or less. That's pretty cool. So it looks like my opponent and I have got somewhat similar decks here. I think the opponent might have this, even though it seems like I have a bit of an advantage here as far as health goes. But I think I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. I kind of feel like I have to. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to see what happens here, chat. We'll see what happens. Okay, gets rid of the elf. Oh, here we go, chat. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what we can get here. I can cast this. Oh, this is so sexy. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, this is so good, chat. Oh, that really, 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 really helped. That really helped. Oh, that helped so much. And then I can exile that here next turn. Okay. I can blight one and get rid of it. Is he going to put it on there? I think I'm going to go ahead and blight one. I'm going to go ahead and use this. And I'll put a blight on this creature. So we're going to get rid of that so he can't put it on that. He's going to have to put it on the 3/7 or get rid of that. Awesome. That helps quite a bit, chat. All right, here we go. Now we're cooking, guys. We're cooking with bacon, guys. We are cooking with bacon. So if I wanted to get something out, what would be... I can get this. That can allow me to... Okay. Well, let's go ahead and... Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and swing. So let's go ahead and do... Well, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So I can cast this. Let's put it on this. And we're gonna say, we'll say red. Why not? So that way we can do this. Okay. And then we're gonna get this back. Ooh. I think we'll get this back. Let's go ahead and take action. Okay. I can't cast any of those, but we're kind of slow decking. Oh, is that bacon? Oh, I freaking love bacon. Bacon. Bacon's amazing. Chat, I think we might be good, chat. He's desperate. Looks like he's trying to draw cards here. So it's 2, 4, 5, not enough. Let's go ahead and do no blocks. So opponent, okay. He's got death touch. Okay, fair enough. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's cast this. All right, so that'll give me 2 more cards to pick from here. Okay, I can cast this for free. And we're going to go ahead and... Opponent is at 4 life, chat. Opponent is at 4 life right now. And we're going to go ahead and swing flying. And I think... Oh, he does have a blocker. He does have a blocker. I should have proliferated first. That was my mistake. But then I would have had a tap. No. Maybe not. Okay, opponent says, I've seen enough. We trophied, chat. We flippin' trophied. We won. We took first place in this tournament here. Nice. Absolutely epic, chat. So we're sitting at 1:45 in the morning, and I think this will be a good place to say goodbye to you guys. I really do appreciate this. I appreciate you hanging out, and I'm going to go ahead and claim this. So I won 950 gems plus 2 packs. So that is awesome. And see, I'm at 14,965. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go ahead and open all these. And tomorrow I get to open up those too, but I'll probably hold on to some of those. So see how it gives me, because I already own these cards that I would have won. See how it gives me wild cards here? So these are common and uncommon, and then this will give me 20 gems, right? So now I'm over 15,000 gems here. So basically it's a good way to gem farm too, especially if you're getting like 4 or 5 wins every time you do a draft. I'm kind of still awake, but I do need to get some sleep because I know it's raining and stuff, but I still need to do some things around the homestead tomorrow. My little tiny, humble homestead. But I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out. It really does help out the show, and I sure do appreciate it. You guys rock, and you roll. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate your sticking around.